Did you really have to wait for the song to end?
Yeah.
What?
Or should I have quoted in the middle?
Yeah, like fair. But it's okay. It's fine.
Yeah, man. Otherwise, I missed this moment. It's been a while. It has been a minute. It is the 28th of the 3rd month, 2023. And it's Zuko and Mamsi.
Yeah, we're back.
Yeah.
The most expensive show, baby. What do you mean? Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Platinum Mornings. You are still tuned in and streaming live on VMC Planet Radio. And yeah, you know, we're back with more. We're back with fire. But not the normal one. You understand? But yeah, we're back. And I'm so happy for this. But yeah. Yesterday, he decided to, like, you know.
Yeah, yesterday was too much.
But it's cool, you know. Fine.
It's too much for the boy.
You know, back in high school, what we used to do, people used to do when they don't go to class. What? That's what Zico did yesterday. Like, he decided to bank. And I'm like, why are you banking? He's like, no, Mamsi. Katele. I'm like, oh, banking, bro. What do you mean? It's fine.
I'm banking. Yo, a part of me felt sad.
Yes,
I'm like,
should be.
I'm like, ish, we can chase, Joe. Like,
I was also sad.
Ish. It's a brand new day to make to correct your mistakes, rather.
Yeah. Also, today's the 28th of March, and this is the last 28th of all the years I'm this age.
Wait, what?
I don't know what I said, but I understood what I said.
What were you saying?
This is the last 28th, the number 28th day.
Yeah.
Of the year. I am this age I am now. On the next 28th, I'm going to be another age. You understand?
Oh, your birthday's on the 28th of April.
Yes! Oh my God. And then, okay, but anyways.
I feel. How old are you turning?
A lot of years. Anyways.
Can't say that.
No, anyways. Today on the show, you know, we're going to be coming to you with a Blitz Bulletin. We're going to go into Today in History, and then today we have the Platinum Big Screens. Yeah. And then in our Blitz, then we're going to talk about Thabo. And there's a lot that's happening about Thabo. Thabo escaped, Thabo died. We don't know, you know, there's a lot.
It's Thabo.
Yeah, and then there's the DA now wanting information. And I'm like, why is the DA wanting information about Thabo? Because they are the opposing party, not the policemen. Not even the SAPS is asking for information. Or they're not allowed to ask for information, but like someone else, not like the party, you know. And then we're going to be talking about SA's health emergency that's currently happening, and communities in the KZN that have a problem with schools that have long drop toilets and allow kids to actually go there. So that's what we're going to be talking about. And then we're going to move into Today in History. And Today in History, there's going to be a lot that we're going to be talking about. I hope Uti is screaming on Mandela. When they talk about Mandela, when they talk about history, they're talking about Mandela.
On international history now, we're going to be talking about someone's funeral that was held on this day back in 1814.
Yeah.
And this person is the man behind the guillotine. So the guillotine is that instrument that is used to decapitate people.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
And then locally, about to O.R. Tambo when he left for exile sometime in 1960.
Yeah. You see these people that went to exile. Joe, you know. But
But some of them disappeared.
Okay, I remember some of them disappeared.
Maybe
they died.
Maybe
they died.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Or maybe they found a better life that I am never going.
Or if they found a better life, they would have to come back.
Why?
You know, this is like a relationship, you know. You know when you're in a relationship and then you're like, lo muntang samfuna kana mali. You want? I want a mali, you know?
Yeah.
And then lo muntu apopa. Uzabuya ngithi. Like that. So then we were supposed to come back.
My pride that won't allow me to booyah.
Really?
Yeah.
So you think they're having their best life right now, where they are?
There's a chance.
But why, if you're having the best life right now, why don't you want to show it? Why do you want to keep it like in your heart that ni popile? So popile na wantera sabayaziyo. Yeah.
And I also feel like some, because like there's this story that happened. I think it was the Second World War.
Yeah.
Some guy from one of the Asian countries, and as Japan or China, he was sent to another country to kill other soldiers or other people there. So the plane flew, they landed, and then to a point the airplane got damaged or something. So they were stuck. And then they were fighting, trying to survive now and stuff. Eventually his whole crew died. And now he was out there stranded, living in Latini. And his mission was still to kill. And they've been looking for him, I'm told. For so many years. And in that country, the war is over. He still thinks, my mission was to kill all y'all. Like, he doesn't believe the war. I think that man took maybe 5 to a decade to actually find him.
Does he not have that thing? That disease or syndrome?
Could be.
Oh, okay, now it makes sense.
That man was like, nah, you guys are trying to trick me. Nah, my boss said I must kill you all.
What? That's scary. So imagine we were to go somewhere. Or imagine if we went to where we went the last week.
Yeah.
And then now I don't want to come back. Cause I'm still shooting. Now that is sad indeed. Right now it is 90 minutes past the hour 7, and let us go into a music interlude. And when I come back and talk about Tabo,
I come be
Okay. We don't listen when I'm talking up. Ice. We stay mute. You already know my dog. And it's on Jazzy again. Jazzy, I'm feeling great.
So in Pretoria, there is roadworks, and this is specifically in the N1 northbound, and roadworks and this is also located in the roadworks after the ramp from Flying Saucer interchange, so do avoid the route over there. And then heading near the Midrand area in the N1 southbound, there is an incident, and this is just after the ramp to Olifantsfontein Road. So and then heading to Olifantsfontein, there is roadworks in the R21 northbound, and then going down to Johannesburg, there is an incident, and this is caused by a stationary vehicle just after the ramp from the M2. So avoid leyo. And then also there is a crashed vehicle which is causing a heavy flow of bumper to bumper traffic, and this is at the ramp from Edenvale interchange by the M3 westbound. And then there's also an obstruction lapa by the N12 eastbound, and this is after the ramp from Edenvale Road. Otherwise, that's it in your traffic update. Do catch the next one at 8:30.
Traffic. It's time for Sports Blitz Bulletin on VMC Planet Radio.
And our sports update today is that the Bafana Bafana will qualify for the next year's Africa Cup of Nations to be hosted by Ivory Coast. This is a bold statement from coach Hugo Broos ahead of Tuesday's night's crucial Group K clash against Liberia. Should South Africa fail to beat the Lone Stars, they would have to beat Morocco and hope that Tuesday's open opponents lose to the Atlas Lions in the final match. Look, in football, you'll never know, but I believe that we are going to qualify for AFCON, Bruce said. And then next is that the South Africa Boost World Cup hopes with a full-strength squad for the Netherlands. South Africa on Monday named a full-strength squad for two most-win one-day internationals against the Netherlands on Friday and a Sunday, meaning a delayed start for some of them in the Indian Premier League. The matches in Benoni and Johannesburg are South Africa's last games in the World Cup Super League, and they must win both if they are realistically to stay in the contention for automatic qualification for the Cricket World Cup in India in October and November. And lastly, Chelsea say Abramovich sanctions a factor in losers. Chelsea says government sanctions imposes on former owner Roman Abramovich were a factor in the club's losses of 121.3 million euro for the 2021 and 2022 session. Russian billionaire Abramovich was sanctioned by the UK government in March last year following Russia's invasion of Ukraine. He was described by the ministers as part of Russian President Vladimir Putin's inner circle. Chelsea were placed under a special license that restricted their ability to sell tickets, accept event bookings, and even sign contracts with players. The restrictions remained in place until May the 30th last year, when a new consortium led by American businessman Todd completed its takeover of the club. That's all for our sports update this hour. For the next update, stay tuned for the next update.
Silence by DJ Tlizo. Yeah. If there's one song y'all came up with as 2000s, like it's in a potential, like be in safe hands. Speaking of 2000s, yeah, the way you're looking at me. Speaking of 2000s, like, did you hear about the Latweezies?
What are those?
You see, I knew Mamsi wouldn't know. I knew it. Like, I knew it because, like, they've been training since we're in Limpopo, like on Twitter.
How would I know? Because in Limpopo there was no network. Like,
we had Wi-Fi, bro.
But Wi-Fi, but kala ngo 7 and ngo 7 siya chaisa. Kala ngo 7 siya chaisa.
Yeah, but anyways, they've been training now.
What are the tweezers?
I'll tell you. They've been training, and as they were training, what happened? I've been trying to research and stuff now. Yeah. And I didn't know what's the main purpose of them trending, because I know what they are.
What are them?
But I'll tell you. Yeah. And then this morning, as I'm getting dressed and stuff, my little brother's like, because I had a thought of asking my little brother. In fact, I felt like I'm getting left behind with time. Because I was always that nigga was updated. Like, all people used to ask me, what's this, what's that?
Okay.
For the fact that I knew what Latweezies is, but I didn't know what's happening.
Yeah.
And then in my head I'm like, I should probably ask my little brother what are Latweezies before I leave. But then I got lazy. And then they're the ones who asked me, like, hey bro, are you active on Twitter? I'm like, yeah. Did you see what's trending? I'm like, what? They're like, the Latweezies. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I saw that, but why were they trending?
Yeah.
And then they're like, dog, apparently they took like some gent from Ekasi took a Latweezies 100 rand. So now going towards a Latweezie, nah, it's one of those cult following stuff. Like, if you are to search Playboy Cardi and look at how he dresses and what type of music he plays, that's a Latweezie. So yeah, they took his 100 rand, and this Latweezie called his friends Kanti bazogcwala imali yonke, and then there's a whole chaos.
Oh, I know the Latweezies.
Yeah.
See about 2Ks. Okay, I know them. Yeah. I know them. I saw that.
And
like, I saw a little bit of it.
And my little brother was like, today I'm dressed like
the Latweezies are already on Google.
They've been. Look at how
I know the Latweezies. I know them.
They're like a new modern age screw.
Yeah, I know the Latweezies. And they're always at Mall of Africa. They love... I know Latweezies. Okay, but anyways, let's get into business. You are back here, right here on VMC Planet Radio. You still listen to the Platinum Mornings, and we are still on the Blitz Hour. You know?
Yeah.
Zuko is telling us about Latweezies, right?
Keep Blitz, Kaloku.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. But then moving on is that the security company, G4S, maintains Bester died in his cell. Okay. Right. So what is going on is that the Department of the Correctional Services says it is in talks with the security company, the G4S, to get to the bottom of what actually transpired on the day when Thabiso Bester allegedly died. Okay. And listen to what the company says. The company guards, the company was the ones that were guarding the prison where he was jailed, or Beste, right?
Yeah.
And it insists the man who died at the Mangaung Correctional Center in May last year was indeed Otabo.
That's what G4S is saying.
Yes, because they were like the securities there.
Okay.
Yeah, but rapist and murder Beste was said to have died in a fire in his cell a year ago. But it's now been revealed that he is alive and out of jail.
So is it proven that he's alive? Like, did someone take a picture?
I don't think it's proven, hey? It's just they saw him.
Yo.
Yeah.
Who's they?
Yesterday I had a clip that was playing. I just forgot who's they.
Okay.
But yeah. He reimagined. Yeah, that worked. Has raised the possibility of corruption within correctional services department and facilities. So this is weird.
All right.
Scary.
Another chest now. Unandipha Makudumana's brother, what deny knowing what he like escaped the murderer of Thabo Bester. Yeah, she denied knowing that. So yeah, the brother to celebrity doctor Unandipha, who is linked to the convicted murderer and rapist Thabo Bester, what Uguti he could not confirm Uguti he knew out of fear of incriminating himself. But yeah, Sekele's Facebook post from over a year ago has resurfaced, where he posted about his sister's relationship with Bester, claiming that he sponsored her events using her medical practice to launder money. So what's a celebrity doctor, Lena? And do you know her?
I don't.
Lena, I don't. But the name sounds. I feel like I should know her, man.
I know Nandipha, my friend.
The one who paid the is all.
Yeah.
I feel happy birthday, Nandipha, man. You have a special place in my heart. I hope you have a great day, and I hope you're amazing. Feel. So yeah, Sekele means subsequently deleted. He posted Besati. He wrote it out of anger and frustration after a fallout no Nandipha. So yeah, but at the weekend, the Department of Correctional Services confirmed Mogutu Bester, who was serving a life sentence and 75 years, was escaped from Mangaung prison last year. Yeah. So yeah, it is also confirmed Moguti le immediately like umzimba wakhe watholwa after she saw mlilo, only to find out ukuthi akusuye umzimba wakhe.
You see?
Yeah. Yeah, so speaking to media, and I had a chance to listen to the show, but I was so tired. So Clement Manyathela.
Yeah.
Tough?
No.
Oh, okay. So yeah, Usegeleni Wati, he could not say that he knew Bester, but he's quoted here. I can't say that I know Thabo Bester. I don't know him. I can't say that I've interacted with him or anything, because I might say something that might incriminate me or get my family killed. I have a 4-year-old son and a wife that have nothing to do with this.
So what must happen now? Is he gonna get arrested because he doesn't want to say anything? How about that's gonna...
If they found out, Hori.
Yeah. No, continue. Yeah, I think I have a new crush. But anyways, continue.
Okay.
Yes.
I haven't forgotten what I wanted to say. Let's move. Let's move. Yeah.
You have to do the vuvuzela for this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go into my bliss. You must go straight to yours.
Right now?
Yes.
Hey, okay. I don't forget a vuvuzela to you. I do yours and then I'll find it.
I don't have it.
You don't have what?
Mine is the mouth one.
I feel.
Please.
Okay, as Charlie vuvuzela again.
Please.
Igu, nai. Yeah, all that for the crush gamam. See.
I mean, what?
Yeah.
Get it?
So if you're wondering who's
no.
Ubani crush gamam.
What?
Who Andile Dlamini.
Yeah. baby.
So apparently, but Andile Dlamini humbled to be named South Africa Sports Star of the Year.
She's female. What do you mean?
Yeah.
What?
Do you know I used to know someone that dated this girl?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Some girl I was
Your
in,
girl?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Some girl I was in City Varsity with. She every day,
And
man.
she's the goalkeeper.
Every day.
Wow.
Every day we got poster local. Every. So I wonder if Basa Jolas. Yeah.
Wow. We should get her, ne?
So Banyana's goalkeeper Andile Dlamini says good. She is honored and privileged to hold the title of South Africa's Sports Star of the Year. So the 30-year-old will receive the accolade like Saturday night at the South Africa Sports Awards, beating competition from swimming sensation Matthew Sates and golf star Ashley Buhai. Basil Dlamini was a key figure in South Africa's historic triumph at last year's Women's Africa Cup of Nations.
Yeah, I remember.
So speaking on hashtag MSW, Dlamini Wati, it was a special moment for Yena when the time Bama announcer as Iwina.
Nice.
I felt so special. The other two athletes represent the country with such pride. It takes a brave person to represent the country with pride. I even cried because I just thought, what is happening in my life? We are where we are because God wants to inspire and break negativity. So each indaba, man. That's Andile Dlamini, and shout out to her. It's Mshali Vuvuzela view,
I'm happy for her, yo.
Yep.
So happy.
Mapigile uzohlangana naye one day.
Even ngingahlangana naye, nothing's gonna happen.
Okay, that's Shali Vuvuzela. I feel like when you're on an event. So Tini Mamsi, talk to us. What are you saying, bro?
About what?
What? Nothing's gonna happen.
Nothing's gonna happen. It's just gonna be a.
Hey,
I'm cool.
Before you left for Limpopo, you are slowly going. You're slowly going in that market, the lesbian market.
I wasn't.
You weren't?
Why, Zuko? I wasn't.
Oh, wasn't it you that was like, hey, this girl likes me? Oh my gosh.
Me?
I'm gonna ask her now.
I don't know. Anyways, let us move on into the next place that in KwaZulu-Natal, the Kwa-Ngo, the Kwa
what?
The Kwa-Ngolosi.
The
Kwa-Ngolosi community in KwaZulu-Natal is concerned about children actually using pit toilets in their schools.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And the residents say they were promised new toilets in 2016, but nothing has been done. So they want real toilets there by the schools. Their fears come after the death of Langalam Viki in the Eastern Cape earlier this month. The young pupil died after falling into a pit toilet at Glen Grey Primary School. So when you fall in a pit toilet, you get suffocated.
And I'm not sure how it looks inside. Like I'm really not sure. Like a part of me when I was in Limpopo, a part of me wanted to like light a flash and see how.
Why didn't you do that?
I didn't want to see people's stuff.
No, but you just want to see.
Yeah, but like.
So you from Eastern Cape?
Yeah, but the Eastern Cape toilet is like not a long drop.
It's not a long drop.
Before the toilet, before the proper system.
Yeah.
It was like a bucket.
Okay.
Yeah, so you could take it out from the back and replace it. So I remember one of the last times when I was a kid, when I opened it, there were like a lot of worms, and then I just shut it, and then
okay.
Yeah. So you see stuff like that. I'm still haunted. I don't want to see stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah. But then my fear of using it, I was like, what if there's like a longer snake, and this is like, it sees my palm, and then.
Okay, I understand. Also, sometimes I also fear that. But one thing my dad always told me, like a snake doesn't like dirt.
Yeah.
Like it's like even it can't smell. It doesn't have like a nose.
Yeah.
But like it's not a thing that will be in a dirty place. It's always in a.
Unless there's
clean.
food there, like rats.
Okay, unless there's food there.
Yeah. Because where there's food, there's rats. Where there's rats, there's snakes.
Cool. Yeah, so that's what I'm asking you. Did this people like suffocate or they drowned? No. I wonder. I wonder how. Oh, is it anxiety when you fall in it? You're already dead. Like what?
Do you think? What if the?
That is so.
Like, do you think if I could swim and I fell in there, could I survive?
I don't think you can survive because I feel like it's like mud.
Yeah.
You know mud. You know when you're sinking in mud, obviously like you're not gonna be able to like swim and stuff because it's not, unless if maybe the toilet has been tellering kameti like a lot of water a lot of times, maybe that can work. And maybe you can like swim. That is so disgusting. But anyways, yeah. So the uproar following this tragedy has prompted the Basic Education Department to actually promise to end pit toilets at schools by 2025. That's great.
Do you think they can? But I feel like this thing, the toilets was always promised. Like,
yeah, also the thing is there's a lot of schools that have pit toilets. So are they going to be able to do all of them in the country?
Unfortunately, no.
Yeah, it's just that the small kids from grade 1 up until grade 4 or whatever, they must not go into the pits. They must go there at the back. Done.
I think that's about it, ne?
Oh, they could like create one that doesn't fit a body.
Like
the whole. Wait, which one is that one?
All of them, all the ones I used. The first thing when I went into the long drop, I was like, it's small enough for me to fall in there.
Yeah, maybe the one that you saw.
Unless, maybe.
But the thing is, when you say the one in Limpopo, the one where I live is the round thing is big. It's like a normal toilet. The seat is big. So my dad measured the seat of a toilet.
Yeah.
To cut off that part. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's big.
Hi.
I'll explain to you.
No, the thing is, I'm trying, because the ones I used in Limpopo, they're as big as a toilet. So if it's bigger than that,
no, it's not big as a toilet.
I mean, there are toilet seats.
Yeah, they are toilet seats, but they're not big like a toilet.
How big is your toilet, mom?
I don't know that, but I know that I could fit in there, which is weird.
Hey.
I feel like I could fall in there. Yeah, but maybe that's what I'm saying. Maybe they could build to be like a little bit smaller, which could work.
Okay,
you know, so that the kids don't fall.
They must get rid of that system, clear, man.
But yeah, okay.
For our dignity, man. Like, we have a right to human dignity.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Manje, what if now they create the system and then now some of the kids start falling at their homes?
They start falling where?
In the toilets and in their homes instead of in school. No, I'm asking.
It's not like they will drown in there. Like, they can stand up.
No, they'll drown.
Mom, so who fits in that thing?
No way. You're not listening. You're not listening.
What?
Some of us don't have like normal toilets at home, at our homes. We still have pits also. We have long drops.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So what if now they create this at home, at school, but they are still there's still long drops at home?
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Even at home, they must fix.
Hi, okay.
We pay too much tax money for people to be using long drops.
Okay.
We really do, man.
Yeah, and the thing is, at where I live, there's a second toilet, and we got those toilets for free. Like the whole village got the toilets for free. Yeah, now I get Uti. They should have done something about that.
Yeah, because Leonard is in Cape. I remember, I was very young. I remember there was a huge hole in front of my yard, and I kept on asking what's it for. They were like, nah, they adding toilets. Like, it's Man, this thing is easy, man. Just give us the money, claro. Snikele tender.
Wow,
Oh, wow.
Hi, okay. Fede.
Yeah, man. Otherwise, the time is 3 minutes before the hour of 8. Boom, 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 boom. Skonder.
I didn't know Dali Wonga was on the song.
Yeah.
Why are there a lot of versions?
Why are there a lot of versions
of the song?
Oh, how many are you counting?
There's one that just has vocalistic.
Only?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, man, that's the one I know. You're vocalist. Ah.
There's one that just has vocalistic. Why?
Ah, yes, yes.
Nzoni. Yeah. Nzoni. Mameli Sayona.
I feel.
Yeah, Nzoni Mameli Sayona.
I feel. Yeah.
Yes, we're back, and it is 7 minutes past the hour 8. It is the second hour of the show, and you know it's time for us to learn a lot of things through this hour, or via this hour, or from this hour. All
of is fine.
Yeah. It's time for Today in History, and as we said, we're going to be talking about the OR Tambo. OR Tambo is a guy that was named after the airport. Well, the airport was named after him.
Yeah. The guy was named after the airport. What? What?
So cool. Okay.
Yeah, man. So yeah, on this day back in 1960, Oliver Tambo left South Africa shortly after the Sharpeville massacre on an instruction of the African National Congress. Mm-hmm. So yeah, the international world strongly sympathized nabantu basa South Africa in the aftermath of the massacre. Basically, yeah, Tambo left South Africa illegally with the struggle from exile. Yeah, basically he left alone. The arrangements were then made for his wife Adelaide and his children to follow.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, once bafika lapha London, they initially bahlala nabanye abantu basa South Africa who happened to be exiled as well, and namely about James Philip. Basically, yeah, soon thereafter they moved into a small flat, and now Adelaide found a job as a nurse. So the family Yabuyala in South Africa back in 1990. So yeah, that's the chat on Oliver Tambo.
Yeah. Okay. That's a lot.
What do you mean there's a lot?
Running away. Having to like.
Do you think if they look at South Africa's state right now, they are happy? Like all their efforts and all their efforts and blood that was spilled.
If the person is getting money, they are happy.
Yeah.
But if the person is not getting money, I don't think they're happy. Like Zuma, for instance.
Yeah.
He's happy that he went to exile because he became the president, and
I get it. I understand.
Now he's still a president in his eyes, you know. But retiring.
I feel. But okay, yeah, on other chats, international history, back in 1814, like the funeral held for the man behind the guillotine. So yeah, the funeral of Dr. Joseph Ignace Guillotine, the namesake for the infamous execution device, takes place outside of Paris, France. So yeah, Guillotine had what he had felt were the purest motives for inventing the guillotine, and was deeply distressed at how his reputation had become besmirched in the aftermath.
The person who created the guillotine is Guillotine.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
And it happened during the French Revolution, if I'm not correct.
What? Wow.
Yeah, it did. It happened during the French Revolution. So
French Revolution,
yeah, so Guillotine had bestowed the deadly contraption on the French as a philanthropic gesture for the sympathetic systematic criminal justice reform that was taking place in 1789. Yeah, so lo mshini law was intended kubonisa the intellectual and social progress of the French Revolution by killing aristocrats and journeymen the same way equality in death was ensured. So the first use of la guillotine was on April the 25th back in 1792 when Nicolas Pelletier was put to death for armed robbery and assault in Place de Grève. So the newspaper reported that the guillotine was not an immediate sensation. The crowds seemed to miss the gallows at first. However, it was quickly caught on with the public and many thought it brought dignity back to executioner.
I don't know where this story of killing people if they've done like crime.
You don't know the story of killing people?
I don't understand why where did we get the story of killing people? Not now. Obviously now we don't kill them anymore.
Yeah, some places do, but yeah.
Yeah, where did we get this idea of killing people after they've committed crime?
I don't know,
Why are we killing someone?
I don't know. I feel like some type of crimes is like, let's say, for example, some are religious. Some of them come from religion. For example, the Old Testament, an eye for an eye. If you kill one of my loved ones, I think I should probably kill you or one of your loved ones.
Oh.
Yeah, and
okay.
I feel like sometimes there are some crimes that, obvious, if ever like these major crimes like rape or killing, whatever, if you are a victim of such, or if you in the other, maybe someone you love is a victim of such crime, like your emotions and anger take place to a point you want revenge. Okay. And the only systematically proper way to approach that revenge
is to
kill them through the proper procedures of the law that allow to punish people by death.
Hey.
Did I just say that? I sounded so smart. Oh my gosh. Ha! Otherwise, Kamala Muzuko_IV on all social media platforms. Do not follow me, just stalk me. However, the prestige of the guillotine fell precipitously due to the frequent use of the French terror following the revolution. So it became the focal point of the awful political executions and was closely identified with the terrible abuses of the time and was perceived as partially responsible for the excesses itself. Still, it was used sporadically on France in the 20th century. If I'm not mistaken, the creator of the guillotine, he was also killed by the same machine he created. If I'm not mistaken.
So do you think killing people from doing crime teaches our the person or other people to do good?
To kill people?
Yeah. Because now they're killing people and I'm like, how is this person, they have to suffer.
And I wouldn't say it teaches people to do good. Yeah. But I feel like if ever you are when as moms you are to create to do more or less the same crime, you obviously know what the consequences are. Okay. So if you're probably scared of death, chances are you're not gonna do it. But if it's worth the risk, you're gonna do it. Yeah.
Yo, I see.
So each indaba. But yeah, man. Otherwise, that was the first half of Today in History. Catch you on the second half. At the city, Mamelele Tweezy. Fairy.
This ain't what you This ain't what you want. This
Ushongile. Ay.
Ushongile.
Ushongile.
What does ushongile mean?
I think is you look pretty.
Oh.
I feel it.
So why is it called impi? If ushongile is there, what's impi?
No. I just repeated a word that sounded similar to what I learned in Limpopo.
Okay.
And this song has nothing to do with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mara nivugile.
Stop it. Please. Good.
Did I tell you what happened to me by the spaza? I went to.
Spaza.
No, when I went to go buy food.
Yesterday.
I didn't tell her about my trip to go buy food.
No, you went to buy food in Limpopo.
No, yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah.
During lunch, yeah.
Yeah.
So I go there, and the first person I think of is Ngororo.
It's gonna be late.
Yeah, and then so I find out, I see her.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we talk.
Yeah.
We catch up. Jiggy. Yeah, she has her own drama.
Yeah.
She told me not to tell anybody, but I'm not telling you. Like again, before getting the drama, because the drama is too much of a long story.
Okay.
And I don't think I can say it on air.
Yes, let me finish.
Yeah, so as I'm talking to Smovila, some guy comes and greets me. It's like,
Yeah.
that moment felt so weird, Bamsi. Because I'm used to people greeting me in Tonga. So now I'm like, yo. Yeah, I'm in Joburg. I've landed. Yeah, anyways, that's it on my short story.
What? Anyways, let's move on to do I still have time? Yes, I do. Today in history, and today in 1658, the first enslaved people actually arrived in Cape Town.
Okay.
Right. So the Dutch East India Company ship, the Amersfoort, dropped anchor in Table Bay. In her hold, she had a human cargo.
Okay.
Why are machines referred as to her? But anyways, yeah. This was the first shipment of slaves to arrive in South Africa and marked the beginning of almost 200 years of slave trade at the Cape Town. The ship was not a slaver but a merchant vessel. She was on a journey from the Netherlands of the Cape when she came across a Portuguese slaver heading to Brazil. The Portuguese slaver was coming from the Angolan coast, where they had picked up 500 slaves. The Amersfoort intercepted the slaver and captured half her cargo, taking 250 slaves as a bounty prize. The journey entry from Van Riebeck's journal for 28 March reads, in 12 deck S latitude, the Amersfoort had captured a Portuguese slaver coming from Angola and proceeding to the bay towed La Santos, right? With 500 male and female slaves on board, the boat had taken off 250 slaves and left the rest in the Portuguese ship, which was old and unsurvivable. Yeah, some were falling ill and dying owing to the long duration of the voyage. The weakest sailors were brought ashore to be refreshed, and also slaves who had been taken off the Portuguese ship on the coast of Brazil in the 12th deck S latitude and had been reduced by death to 117, of whom many were very ill. So yeah, that is half of what actually happened on the day, and there was just a lot, and we were just slaves, and we were just dying.
Ish.
And
Why black people though?
I wonder why black people.
Well, I feel like at some point there was this. There have been white slaves before, man.
Nah. That's why I wanted to ask you. Do you think we didn't have like other people that were in our country and they were not like, affected by this?
Do we have people in our country that are not affected?
Yeah, like did we not have people in our country that were white and were slaves? So Vela, our country was black people.
Yep.
What?
Yep. But I feel like black genes, and they've said this before. I forgot what's the term they call it.
Mm-hmm.
The black gene can replicate every race in the world.
I don't understand.
Like, there's a chance if you and I were to have sex, we could have a white baby.
Oh, you know, my mom used to work for this woman.
Yeah.
And she had 3 kids.
Yeah.
The first one was black, the second was white, and the other one was colored.
What?
That
Do they all come from the same father?
Yeah, no, I don't think they come from the same father. I don't know. I didn't ask. I should ask my mom. Maybe she'll tell me more about this.
Yeah, but it's a mama.
Yeah, I'll ask my mom.
Mm-mm.
But that is all for this half hour on the history of today. Let us actually move on to traffic.
Yep.
Traffic.
So there is roadworks in Pretoria, and this is located in the N1 southbound, and this is just after the ramp from Flangsosa interchange, so do avoid that route over there. And then there's also roadwork in the N1 northbound, and this is just after the ramp from Flangsosa interchange, so avoid and use alternative routes. And then there's also roadworks in Olifantsfontein in the R21 northbound, and this is just after the ramp from Olifantsfontein interchange by the R562. So avoid because it's causing a heavy flow of traffic. And then moving on to the north of Johannesburg, there is road conditions, which is located by the ramp to William Nicol Drive, specifically in the R511 as well as the M81 southbound, and this congestion is just after the N1. So bencelani alternative routes. And then heading near the Sandton area, there is a stationary vehicle just after the ramp from Linksfield interchange. And then in Edenvale, there is an accident just after the R24. And then there is also an obstruction just after the ramp from Edenvale Road. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, the next traffic update will be at 9:30. Do remember to use the alternative roads.
So Komandi guided Masandawana to the 2005 and 6 PSL title as a coach with Neil Tovey, and his PSL experience also includes working at the Platinum Stars. But since leaving the PSL, the Argentina has been in high-profile jobs in Algeria and Morocco, including being a Wydad Casablanca technical director. So Okamandi believes there is a vast potential in South Africa as he makes himself available to Chiefs and Pirates to help and end Mamelodi Sundowns' dominance. And he says that if I come back to South Africa one day, I'd love to work as a football director or technical director, or to be involved in the process of developing players. I had the same experience in Morocco doing that. He said that. And in South Africa, you have the infrastructure, but the key is to work with the coaches and the youth development structure. As a coach, you need to improve and learn. And when you see the FIFA World Cup, Champions League, and African Nation Cup, you need to learn from that. Chiefs and Pirates and Sundowns have been trying to strengthen the staff, and in recent years, Amakosi appointed Keza Mutawung Jr. as their sporting director. Pirates earlier this year hired a specialist forward coach, Chickle Day, to work with their forwards. The Soweto Giants have been trying match Sundowns have experienced Dan Fleming-Berg as their sporting director after replacing Barcelona legend Jose Roman Alexenko. In February, the Brazilians appointed Michael Lochtman as a set play coach. And then moving on is that Orlando Pirates sign Sinki Mnisi. According to the Unplayable exclusive audio report, the former Highlands Park and Royal AM executive has claimed he's heading to the Sea Robbers. In this recording exclusive to Unplayable ZA, Sinki Mnisi claims he's joining Orlando Pirates in June. The outlet reported via Twitter, right? The conversation was about the use of grants in Tembisa. Mnisi then mentioned that he met Pirates boss Dr. Irvin Khoza and concluded that it actually is a deal. Willem Mnisi became a replacement for one of the existing management team, or will he work alongside the likes of Floyd Mbele? We shall find out in the coming weeks or months. And then lastly, the Kaizer Chiefs news wrap, 28 March 2023. The Glamour Boys have two key areas of weakness in their current squad. Here are a few players who wait. I'm saying the rock stuff here right now. Actually, that is all for our sports update at this hour. Stay tuned for more updates at 9:30.
It's time for Sports Blitz Bulletin on VMC Planet Radio.
If you're a fan of Rihanna, thank me later. It was Rihanna, no Neo, no everybody. Yeah, man.
No, everybody.
Yeah, everybody.
Everybody.
Abantu abakhona.
Virus artists.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Otherwise, the very first Rihanna track is titled "If It's Loving That You Want." Yeah. So the second one was Rehab, which features Justin Timberlake, and then the last one is "Hate That I Love You," featuring Unio.
So you just decided to be like, I'm coming with the old one.
Yeah. I was like, I'm coming before the bad girl Riri.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you do know what classics means, right?
Yeah. Why?
No, I'm asking.
I don't like how you asked that.
Why?
Aye.
No, I meant that the way you played it was correct.
Oh, I
That's
feel.
the definition of classics.
Yeah, Mara, what I noticed about these songs, okay, now I was about to lie.
What did you want to say? Say it.
I wanted to say the songs are 7 minutes long, like a piano song.
Oh,
And I got confused with the current background song that's playing. Yeah, man. Otherwise, it is 10 minutes before 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
And we're still in Today in History. Otherwise, Umam Suzo Skama honors.
Wow.
Couple of years ago.
So, in 1982, Armscor's chairman announces the production of a record-breaking South African artillery system. Right? So the chairman of Armscor announced that South Africa had developed a 155 mm artillery piece that outranged in its counterparts of a similar caliber by at least 50%. The development of the G5 howitzer was a direct result of the arms embargo imposed on South Africa due to its apartheid policies and due to the performance of the South African military hardware in action. Wait, is this thing that truck?
Which,
whatever that I'm talking about right here, is it that truck?
do you know, I've been trying to understand.
Because I thought it was a firearm. I don't know why.
Is it not a firearm? I also thought it was a firearm.
Okay, wait. South Africa, due to its apartheid and due to the performance of South African military hardware in action, so especially artillery and air support, the hardware shortcomings, hampered the army's effectiveness, specifically in terms of range of artillery utilized. This shortcoming was most evident during the Battle of the Curio Carnival, when South African artillery forces lacked the range to accurately hit their targets, right? So South African Arms Corporation therefore set out to develop a 155 mm artillery piece that could engage enemy forces at considerable distance and was highly mobile. Oh, okay.
Oh.
So it is a firearm, but then now it became a mobile.
Okay.
I don't know if I understood properly. It became a car. Is that what
from a spam? So did it take a bit of renaming, or? Okay,
let's continue. The reason for this choice of caliber was that smaller calibers lacked the penetrating power and range, and that the weight of projectiles of larger calibers reduced their mobility. So the initial design was strongly influenced by the work of the Canadian engineer Harold Bull. However, the South Africans refined the design to such an extent that the finished product bore very little resemblance to Bull's initial concept.
Okay.
That's all, basically. That happened on the 28th of March, 1982.
All right.
Yeah. Did you guys have sports day in your high school?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, but then it's different, cause like the sports day in my high school like happened once a year, and the sports day in my primary school happened each term. So like there was a sports day, like we had swimming gala in summer.
Oh, because you had
and
like a lot of sports
yeah.
at your school.
Yeah, and then I think first term was swimming gala. Second term was soccer and cricket. Third term it was athletics and cross country. Yeah. So
you know, our sports day was athletic vibes.
Yeah.
And it was never like anything else like Boma soccer. No, it was always the athletics. When they say sports day, it's a running day.
Yeah, we had more than that.
Nah.
Mm-mm.
That's fun.
Why are you asking?
Because I remember this other song that we used to sing during sports day.
Sing it.
No, I can't sing.
Mom, she's singing the song.
I'll sing it for you, like off camera, off air. Yeah, I'll sing it for you off air. Let's go. What did Duke do there, by the way?
Hey, Mom, this is shy. Mom's just going on. Hey, lamb.
I'll sing it for you after.
I feel right.
So yeah.
On this day in 2006, right?
Yeah.
So
how old were you?
Let me count. 2000, 2001, 2002, 3, 4, 5. Hi, I miscounted. According to my previous calculations, I'm 10.
Okay.
But nah, I feel like the real one is I was 9.
Okay.
I was 9 years old.
It's close, so it's fine. Cool.
Yeah. So yeah, Duke University officials.
Are you not gonna ask me how old was I? Why? Whatever.
Are you not like 2?
Yeah, I was 2 years old. Let's go.
Nah. Yeah, I feel.
I'm so sorry. Yes, I'm so sorry for the disturbance.
So Duke University officials suspend the men's lacrosse team for 2 games following allegations that team members sexually assaulted a stripper hired to perform at a party. So yeah, I'm a player 3 were later charged with the charges of rape. Basically, the case became a national scandal impacted by issues of race, politics, and classism. Basically, in 2007, in April, all charges against Labafana Laba were dropped due to a lack of credible evidence. The district attorney was eventually disbarred for his mishandling of the case. Basically, on March the 13th, 2006, the Duke lacrosse team been a party on and off. Been a party on and off. Excuse me again. Been a party at an off-campus house and hired a stripper I2 who perform izinto zakhona. Bese yeah, ilanga elilandelayo oyi-1 lama dance of lama dancer layo igama lakhe biyo Crystal Magnum utshela amaphoyisa in Durham, North Carolina that the 3 white lacrosse players sexually assaulted her into a bathroom. Sexually assaulted in a bathroom. So basically, on the 23rd of March, the team's 46 white members provided the police with DNA samples and were photographed. Basically, ngalelanga the Duke suspended a team for 2 games soon after a coach yabo before to go to resign. President Yeskolo cancelled the rest of the lacrosse season. The 10th of April, defense attorneys revealed that the DNA test results show no match between Lamaplaya Lawa and the accuser. Nevertheless, Durham County District Attorney Mike Ningfong vowed to continue investigating the case later. Missing April 17th April, Colin Finnerty and Red Seligman were charged with rape, sexual offense, and kidnapping. But on the 12th of May, defense attorney announced a second round of tests. Found no evidence of any player's DNA on the accuser's body or clothing on the night of the party. On the 15th of May, a third lacrosse player, David Evans, the team captain, was indicted on charges of rape, sexual offense, and kidnapping. So yeah, each indab.
Right.
There's a lot, no?
There's a lot, sir. There's a lot out here.
There's a lot. But yeah, the time is 2 minutes before the hour of 9 o'clock. If you're tuning in now, Kanasivala, the Today in History segment. And before that, listen, top stories. And the next segment in the next hour is the Platinum Classics. No, the Platinum Big Screens. I apologize for that. So yeah, do tune in for that thing.
Yeah. It's going to be a lot. We're going to be talking about a lot. So yeah, just stay tuned.
Lil Uzi for title The XO Tour Life. Before that we had Ngiyala.
Hayi lo ngoma yakho le. Hayi
Ngiyala.
Banyana body 2 by 2. And then
I don't know the lyrics.
what? How? How do you don't know the lyrics of that song?
I listen to the instrumental more than I do than I listen to the
Why?
lyrics. I don't know, like the instrumental is special to me, man. Special. I'll play this song every year. Ngiyala.
You play it every year.
Ngiyala.
But it came out last year.
Yeah, I'll play it every year of my life.
Or you will play it every year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of my liver
So you'll play it forever.
and ever.
Because you didn't say if you're gonna play it once,
How many?
twice, or thrice, or many times, or
Yeah.
Kanjani. So
Bro.
you're gonna play it. You're gonna play it once.
And how many times do you like it? Why you laughing? And I did that on purpose. I was like, I was just gonna react. But I'm asking a genuine real question. How many times they like
the
it?
song. I don't like the song. I don't like the song. You know, when you play the song, I don't like it. So I don't like it. So I'm not gonna.
And then we'll play it up until you like it. Yeah.
Yo.
You are stuck.
But anyways,
with me.
No, not. Anyways, it is 30 minutes past the hour 9.
Yeah.
It's time for the Platinum Big Screens. You know, it's everything that we see on our screens every day, any day.
Yeah.
What are you currently watching?
I'm not watching anything. Mara, there's this thing. I think it's an old movie. I saw in Limpopo. But I couldn't watch because it's impossible to watch something. But I caught my attention.
Yeah.
And the woman acting there is Taraji P.
Taraji P. Is it Acrimony?
Yeah. Nah. Something about what would a man see or what do men think or whatever. Like she can read.
Think like a black man. Whatever. Think like a what.
Nah. Nah, but then judging from the very few scenes I've seen there,
Yeah.
she can read a lot of men's thoughts.
Yeah, think like a man. Something like a what.
No, not Think Like a Man. I've watched
not
Think
that.
Like a Man.
Also, you know it.
I know Think Like a Man.
Taraji P is there. No.
Is she there? Is she? I feel like she. I'm finding look at her.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. I don't know.
Yeah, but yeah, that's what I wanna watch.
Okay.
I'm into old movies now. Like I wanna watch old.
Because you're
stuff.
old.
Could be. Someone said I'm an old soul. You don't believe?
They said you're what?
They say I'm an old soul.
Who's that?
Abang Shashai.
Who's that?
It was Cindy. Oh Shashai. Judy.
When did she say this?
She said this during the weekend.
When? Was she okay? Was she?
We were both slightly intoxicated.
Yeah, no. I don't know. Maybe it's true. I don't know. Maybe it's true.
No.
Yeah, maybe. I'll tell you off air why I think it's true.
When I've been saying you'll tell me everything off air, I'm forgetting, Lynn. You haven't told me not
Yeah,
the one.
I have to go ask Cindy first if I could say it on air first because, like, you know.
Say what on air?
what I wanted to say now.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, you were watching what? What not? What am I watching? I'm watching a lot of things. Yo, I'm still watching you. I'm still watching Game of Thrones. I was watching.
You're the only one in the world watching Game of Thrones now.
Yeah, I am. There was this one series that I watched called Extraordinary.
Okay.
So it's about a girl.
Yeah.
So it's a world where people have superpowers. They have like different superpowers. There's one who can fly. There's one who can talk like a whatnot. Like the different things that like a human being cannot do.
Yeah.
You know? So now there's this girl. She lives with her best friend and the best friend's boyfriend. So the friend's superpower is to speak. No, it's to change. Like it's to change their character. I don't know how to say this, but let's say you have a person who died in your family.
Yeah.
She can change into that person. And yeah, but she's not gonna change, but like the person that died talks. So she like transitions. It's crazy, right? Yeah. And then the boyfriend can take time back. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She doesn't know her power because she doesn't know it yet. So the series is her trying to find out her power. And she's depressed because she doesn't know her power. Then she meets a cat that could turn into human.
What was it?
It is so nice. She meets a cat that could turn into human. We didn't know that it could turn into human up until like maybe episode 2. Yeah, no, that cat also, we're trying to find out where does this person come from, because once he changes into a cat, he forgets.
So even he forgets.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is this girl is so up that she doesn't have superpowers, not even a cat that's superpowers.
She's not Bob, but her life wasn't like okay because of the superpower saga. Her family wasn't on her side more. They didn't support her more because she didn't have superpowers. So it said that when you are 18 years old, they vela.
Okay.
Right? So her sisters once velaed. So she's just like depressed. I don't know if I'm calling it right. That's depressed vibes. You know, when you're the black sheep of the family. She was the black sheep of the family because she couldn't get her superpowers when she was 18. Bear in mind that the superpowers are still lost even now. Even in the season has ended.
I feel it.
But yeah, it was very interesting. And she fell in love with the cat, or the man of the cat, of the man of the cat. And the cat.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I feel it.
Very dog. Very. Also, wait, there was this nice part that happened. You know the best friend? The best friend can change into a dead person and then speak from the perspective of a dead person.
Okay.
Right? So, she's a lawyer.
She's a lawyer?
Yeah. No, like not below.
No, not below.
Yeah,
no.
in that world, she's a lawyer, right?
Yeah.
And she's a whale lawyer. Like
a whale?
Will, W-I-L-L. So she talks behalf of the dead.
The dead, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
cool.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
that one is cool. That's the coolest that I've seen in that.
Ish.
Like what? Okay, that's cool. So yeah, I don't know what I want to say, but yeah, she's a lawyer.
I feel
fun vibes. Oh yes, she's a lawyer. I wasn't talking about that. So you know what? She got a gig.
Yeah.
So like it's like Tupac died, right? But he didn't finish a song.
Okay.
Right? So they hired that girl to change into Tupac so they can finish the song. You understand?
Okay.
So cool. Also, like.
Wonder what would your superpowers be? So there is an incident in Johannesburg South, specifically in the N12 westbound, and this is just after the ramp from Klip River interchange. And then there's also an incident in Pretoria, and this is caused by a stationary vehicle just after the ramp from Prof Plus interchange. Do avoid Leon Leyo. And then heading down to the N1 northbound, after the ramp from Flying Saucer interchange, there is roadwork. So bengicela nisebenzise elinye indlela within that regard. And then in the area 4 ways, there is road condition. This is causing a heavy congestion just after the N, and it's located just after the N1. So bengicela usebenzise enye indlela. And then within the same road, there's also a stationary vehicle just before the ramp to William Nicol interchange. And then heading to the same road, it's just a multiple of the stationary vehicles within that area. And then going to Edenvale, there is an accident. So and this is located just after the R24. Otherwise, that's it on your traffic update. Do stay tuned on the next traffic update with Branch Breeze.
Traffic.
It's time for Sports Blitz Bulletin on VMC Planet Radio.
In our last sports at this hour, Canada's Bianca Andreescu heads into Monday's last 16 of the Miami Opening, brimming with confidence and feeling she has finally found her love for tennis. Bianca burst into the scene with a stunning US Open win as a teenager in 2019 and rose to the number 5 in the world that year. But then her career stalled. Injury in 2020 sidelined her, and then the COVID pandemic blocked any chance of regaining momentum. And at the end of the following year, she decided to take 6 months off. Next, sports that Roni's maiden T20 I-50 powers Bangladesh to 207.5 against Ireland. Roni Talukder struck a career best 67 from 38 balls as Bangladesh posted 207/5 in 19.2 overs before rain ended their innings in the first 2020 international against Ireland in Chittagong on Monday. Ronnie put on 91 runs in just 7 overs in an opening stand with Leighton Des, who made 47 of 23 balls after standing in Ireland skipper Paul Stirling won the toss and elected the ball. Craig Young broke the stand when he forced Leighton to hole out to Stirling at mid-off, and Harry Tector soon had Najmul Hossain stumped for 14. Ireland were hoping to put their bricks on Bangladesh's scoring spree once Graham Home bowled Roni, who smacked 7 fours and 3 sixes in this maiden T20 I-50. However, Shamim Hossain's 20 ball 30 and Shakib Al Hassan's 20 not out of 13 balls helped Bangladesh race past the 200 run mark before rain brought a premature end. And then lastly, Ray Bakina marches on in Miami. Pegula progresses. Alina Rybakina extended her winning streak to 11 matches as she booked her place in Miami Open quarterfinals with a 6-4, 6-3 win over Belgium's Alice Mead Mertens. Elena is looking to complete the Sunshine Double after the triumph in India, in Indian Wells, but she was far from euphoric after her victory. Physically, I'm not the freshest, but I'm happy that I'm managing and finding my way. To be in a quarterfinal is great, and hopefully I'm going to play better, as she said. The Kazakh allowed Mertens to break in the 6th game of the first set, but then 2 double faults from the Belgian allowed Rybakina to swiftly break back, and then she stuck again to the opening set. The Wimbledon champion broke early in the 2nd set and never looked back, and she will never face Italian Martina Trevisan in the quarters. But Trevisan beat former French opener winner Jelena Ostapenko 6-3 and 6-3. All 16 survivors in the tournament were in action on Manic Monday at Hard Rock Stadium, where the quarterfinal lineup will be set. That's all for us That is all for our sports update at this hour. Stay tuned for more updates tomorrow on the Platinum Mornings.
It's time for Sports Blitz Bulletin on VMC Planet Radio.
I'm just curious now. Like knowing how your head works when like whenever you do the sports and you read balls, like I feel let's play music so booyah.
Okay, do me a favor. But the hip hop you feel. Banamang. Banomon. Vulana mesh. We never die. We multiply, motherfucker.
Go lapho ngithola khona
piano, ay. But I am not a fan of the song though.
Yeah, but it's such a beautiful song. Why
do you like crushing people's
what
moods?
I like crushing people's moods.
Yeah.
What's your mood?
I said to you, I'm not a fan of the song. You're like, I know, that's why I played it. Why?
I don't know. If you put it like that, I don't know.
Why is it go?
But why don't you love this song, Mamsi? Why?
I didn't say I don't love it. I just said I'm not a fan of it. Like, I've never had it. Like,
why are you not a fan of it? Why?
I don't know. It doesn't. It's just not for me.
Could it be because you're weak?
From what?
I don't know. You're weak. Are you weak?
The song is weak.
Yeah. The song can be weak.
The song is weak.
Yeah.
Did you hear the song? You didn't hear it properly.
I heard it. I've been hearing it since it dropped.
It's
emcimbini kulapho uzosithola khona.
Kuphi lapho?
Egrooving.
Manje.
Kulapho uzosithola khona.
And
this is the reason why the youth doesn't sleep at their home.
And then how is that a hit?
It's the delivery, the articulation, the instrumental.
The articulation is in Zulu.
Yeah.
So that's what makes it hype.
Even the vocals, the vocalist.
I understand ukuthi nithini nendawo yale ngoma. I understand indaba ukuthi ithini.
Wena uba understand.
Make me understand. Going once, twice, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'll play it until you understand it.
8, 9, 10.
I'll play it every day until you understand it.
Hi, Sembi. We are back at it. It is 9:45, and with 10 o'clock, it's in the Patila Ini every day, any day. But we are back, and we are still continuing with the Platinum Black screens. And should we continue the screens or?
Yeah, let's start.
Okay, sure. As I was saying, I was talking to you that there's this. Do you know Insecure?
Insecure, yeah, with Issa Rae and stuff.
Have you watched it?
Yeah.
So
I'm a fan.
Okay.
Anything Issa Rae, I'm there.
So there's this new series on Showmax.
Okay.
But my landlord kicked me out of the Showmax, so I don't understand how it's gonna work now.
Yo, are you gonna confront the landlord?
I have to confront the landlord because now our series on Showmax.
Okay.
But my landlord kicked me out of the Showmax, so I don't understand how it's gonna work now.
Yo, are you gonna confront the landlord?
I have to confront the landlord because now I can't.
And when you don't kick him out of yours.
I don't kick him out of mine. But it's fine.
We need a landlord meeting.
Actually, we need a landlord meeting. So it's called Adulting.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like it's Insecure vibes.
Okay.
So it's an amazing series.
Okay.
Because it talks about guys. Understand?
Okay.
You know Insecure?
Yeah.
It's like girls thing.
Yeah.
And it's like their lives and stuff. This one is guys.
Okay.
And I just want to watch it. I want to see how.
Have you watched Ayeye?
Yeah.
I'm so get out of the studio, bro.
Where's Ayeye from?
Get out of. It's a local series, and I feel like for
Where
me,
is it?
where will you find it?
SABC One.
Nah, I don't think you'll find it cause Showmax.
Yeah, you can't. Or go YouTube.
The sa-
stripped.
The same one you kicked her out of.
and no, I didn't kick Momse out of my Showmax. Like this is news to me.
How do you know that my landlord is the corner?
Probably you told him.
I didn't even. I just said my landlord kicked me out. Now it's like.
So
you all told me a couple of years ago.
back.
A couple of months ago, Ningchelile.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I feel.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
look for Ayeye.
Yeah.
Stripped.
Yeah, Ayeye, I'm now saying Ayeye is one of our best, in my opinion. It's one of our best series that we've had as a country.
Yeah.
I'd level it with Yizo. Like, surpass it. It's very
It's
youthful.
Zone 14 vibes.
No.
Okay.
It's very young, vibrant. It's different.
Like, have you watched Tembi Pushers?
Yes.
Is it like that?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
definitely.
gonna watch it.
Yeah. So, but then Ayeye is a story around three gens. They happen to be best friend, and I feel like in my upbringing from birth up until now,
Yeah.
I've been all three of those characters.
Oh, okay, I should watch it.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, there's the Charo one. The Charo who's this guy, Mukwena. Who's Mukwena?
Good. Yeah, Mukwena, the one who was acting on what's this Connie thing?
Confection.
The Kings of Joburg, the one who was a cop there. You know, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I think I
and-
see him.
Anyways, yeah, there's Mukwena. He was the Charo of the group, and then there was
Pops.
then there was SK Koza. SK Koza was the creative one. I've been that character, and then there was Pops. I've been that goofy
It's the
character.
goofy one.
Yeah.
I'm always goofy.
Yeah, man, but otherwise, what's this fella? Dr. Menze. Doctor. Qigha. Dokotela.
yaphinda yasho leyo nto
Yeah,
saphinda savuka saphumela obala bathi nezondinje uyozayidle asifika ngasigalelekile man after being away for such a very long time hayi khona sikhona siphakathi kwabo si in between the Branch Breeze, you know, ndikhona Branch Breeze is the place to be, even if I do say so myself.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Otherwise, man, I don't know banza uqala ngephi because zininzi izitori ekumele bezivile beyi Branch Breeze. I'm just battling with my mind ukuba banza uqala ngesiphi na.
Yeah.
For today.
Today your cars are serious.
Susiqhela.
Wena
Susiqhela.
Chintiza lo mntana.
No, I'm not saying in a bad way. Why you guys are
serious.
taking me?
Serious.
Zoo,
For
why you are
London
taking me?
For
Even
London
like yours is a squaw vibe one. Because you are taking me. How?
No. ngenxa yayo lento leyo ithethayo namhlanje ndizawukwenza isiqiniseko sokuba ndithetha sona sodwa isiXhosa ulwimi lenkobe.
Okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, whether it's gqapha ngamaf.
Ay nanso Mamsi, you were right. He just butchered.
I always used to hear the weatherman say that.
Yeah.
It's a gqapha ngamaf. And then there was this one apparently used to live in Naturena before he was late. Like it always end his weather forecast. No. Oh, ku
Ndiyakhumbula lo mjikano, I just don't remember the name.
Yeah.
Ngoba lithe gqaba ngamafu ligqatsa ubhobhoyi.
Okay.
Yeah, man, otherwise stay tuned for iBranch Breeze. If ever umuntu uthanda indaba, namhlanje tune in ngoba ngizabe ngikuphathele indaba. Brutally, more than necessary.
You know the thing of going to Limpopo? I don't understand it. You know this guy learned this word there in Limpopo and he kept on saying it. And I don't understand what was going on. This brutally, eagerly, mentally, physically.
I come very if ever you would know where I come from with this term, Lena, you'd be surprised. I don't know what awoken it in Limpopo.
Wow. Okay.
I feel. Otherwise,
yeah, man, dango.
Well, do
Sharp,
tune in
sharp.
with Branch Breeze, man, from 10 o'clock up until 1. Oh,
10 to 1.
I feel.
Yeah. 1 o'clock.
What doubt?
When I couldn't carry what doubt.
Naki obvious for doubt.
Yeah, Naki doubt. Naki grand. Yes.
I feel let's go into the platinum big screen now. And I'm like today. Do you recognize the song? Do you see me in Tokyo? And then in Tokyo.
What's the chorus?
Doesn't see that.
What's the chorus?
Doesn't see that.
I know it.
Where do you know it from?
I don't know, but I know it.
I'll play it. Apparently Pharrell Williams produced that song. But yeah.
Okay.
This is Need for Speed, man. I think in the little trailer.
Yeah, so we're still continuing with the platinum black screens.
Yeah.
And yeah. So you want us to go to watch this?
Yeah, I want you all to watch this.
Like the thing is, I was listening to you when you were busy looking for the stuff. Then you're like, now I'm choosing Need of Speed. What made you so interested to choose that?
No, a part of me, like I kept on asking myself, man, I haven't watched a lot of stuff. Which one will I relate with the most?
Yeah.
And then I saw Need for Speed, and then I thought of the game.
Of the game?
Yeah.
Which game?
Oh, there's a game. Ew. As a gent, if you don't know Need for Speed as a game, it's like a car.
PlayStation.
Yeah,
vibes.
PlayStation computer vibes.
Yeah, I tried playing those things. I can't, but yeah.
But I'm trying to play this trailer, and I am disappointed.
Press the visuals.
The visuals.
Yeah, go back.
Ish.
Not back.
Refresh it already.
Go there, and then look for it again. By the way, there's a new series called I'm Georgina, and Zuko doesn't want to tell us about it. He wants Need of Speed. For what? I don't know.
Wait, Money Heist is back.
Which Money Heist is that? What?
I don't know. I'm seeing Money Heist here.
Really? Can we have a background music? Yo.
Sing for us.
We are talking in the cave.
Sing for us.
What?
Cause keep busy.
I can't sing.
I lost my Need for Speed.
I can't sing.
All cause of my MC.
Go to the search button and search Need for Speed.
So, darling, where are we going?
Yes, this is I'm Georgina.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Here, you don't need to put in the key. Go on, you
we
go
get
first.
to try?
Come on. Let's see what it's like to be the co-pilot. The lights turn pink too, look.
Jeez, it's your color and
Wow,
everything.
I love it.
Seatbelts.
Should I put my seatbelt on, my man?
Seatbelts on. We don't want any accidents. Ready, girls?
Yeah.
Ready? Let's go. Or not? I don't know why not.
Oh, wait. Revving up. Wait. I left the car plugged in.
I see. I guess it unplugs when it's electric.
Oh, no, we were driving with the plug still in. If we start driving away with the car plugged in, we're taking the wall with us.
Mom, so what's going on with this
I
trailer?
don't understand. I'm trying to look and I'm trying to understand.
Of course. I know how to use this better than my cell phone.
I feel like it's even dubbed, bruh.
It's what?
Dubbed, like someone re-recorded
Let's go, girls.
in the English.
Seatbelts.
Oh.
Yeah, it's on.
You've got yours.
Oh.
You ready?
You've driven before, right?
Well, it's my first time driving
Got a
automatic.
96% battery life. What's that noise? Oh, something's beeping. My man,
What?
something's beeping.
What's beeping? Whoa.
My man hadn't driven an automatic before, and you could tell she was just a little...
Wait.
It's a reality. I don't understand also.
So, darling, where are we going?
Hi.
Let's hear this. So Georgia is what? Can we see the...
Yeah, so the genre, it's a Spanish lifestyle reality TV.
Oh. Makes sense.
We're actually thinking it's a movie.
And it's even on season 2.
Huh?
It's even on season 2.
Yeah. Hey, no, I was about to troll it. I was like, no, guys, don't watch this
can't
one.
Be a movie.
Don't watch it.
I am Georgina.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, the synopsis of the idea, it briefly goes.
Look. Oh,
But-
sorry.
Look what.
Yes, continue with the synopsis because it gets interesting.
It says Georgina Rodriguez,
Yeah.
mom, influencer, business person, and Cristiano Ronaldo's partner.
Yeah, you see, it gets interesting.
CR7.
Yay!
Hey, lang. Yeah, so yeah, in this emotional and in-depth portrait of her daily life. I want.
Akasemuhle
So
naye.
Cristiano uzovela.
Ukusho ukuthi uzovela.
And uvelile, beg.
Angiboni.
You didn't see it?
Wena ubonani mina ngibonile.
Hey, look here.
Why am I looking there? Oh.
Yeah.
Uzovela.
Uzovela. So it's like Kanye
Yeah.
and Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
Thank God for E.
Yeah, but does Kanye have a reality show? No.
Nah.
It's just the ex-wife.
Yeah. But I in it for speed ngathi ayivelanga man.
Yeah, you need a sweet. Press.
Ngathi ngizondlalela i-trailer kuphela yabo.
Okay.
I know. And like, let me read the synopsis.
But I tried helping you. You don't want to do what I say I must do.
What? I've been pressing. What should I press?
Okay, you didn't say I pressed, ma'am.
Out of jail, a street racer puts the pedal to the metal in a wild cross-country event. Take down the man who framed him for manslaughter.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, so do watch it, guys. Yeah. Otherwise, it's 2 minutes before Sivali show. Just to briefly remind you ukuthi kwenzakaleni siqale sakhuluma ngoNandipha Magudumana.
Yes.
Who denies knowing the escaped murderer uThabo Bester.
The girlfriend. Oh yes.
Yes.
Not the girlfriend. Why am I saying the girlfriend?
And then sabina ngikhuluma ngecrush yaka Mamsi uAndile Dlamini overwinning a award for what's this award? The South Africa. What's this award again? I can't see it. South Africa Sports Star of the Year. Yeah. And then Sapine is starting about other things, and then we dived into today in history. On this day was when O.R. Tambo ran away for exile, and then a while later, a family yalandela. And then we somewhat dived.
And then what else? Okay. We went into, again, I talked about the first enslaved people who had arrived in Cape Town, and there was just a lot going on. They kept on exchanging slaves here and there, and it's a whole lot of process, a long one, which became what we are now. And then we moved on to the MCOS chairman announcing the production of a record-breaking South African artillery system, which was a firearm that was out later became a mobile.
The caliber.
I feel like today's show had a lot of information.
It was informative.
It was.
That's us, cause we. Okay. Why did you look shocked?
I didn't expect that.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Otherwise, angazi mina nyampapa isa from Zuko_IV on all social media platforms. Do not follow me, stalk me, but feed it.
But yeah, anyways, bye from me also, because but say I care from me, it's goodbye. Agasati from me and mom sing over there as hamba so okay. Understand? Are we not in this together? Are we not expensive together?
Okay, I feel it. We're expensive together, ne?
But
from me and mom si papa
play a nice song.
It's a nice song, this one.